I was very much bored with my regular life, seeing my parents, my relatives. It was like a very small well. I was like a frog trapped in a well. So I want to suicide.
At the age of 14,
The third eye master, Ayyappa Pindi, founder of 51 Pyramids and Pure Minds Technology, has exported pyramids to more than 50 nations worldwide.
Finally, I realized it is my passion. So if my passion is in fire, then I need to do it.
In the year 1995, his exposure to computers was a boon. To learn coding at that time enhanced his career, opening doors for him to work with top-tier corporate firms.
When I see people around, and that I didn't see any purpose of living because I don't want to grow up like them and just die.
Nonetheless, he quit his high-paying professions to start his own businesses, which were more focused on spiritual services. His experiments with pyramids have astounded farmers cultivating crops using pyramid energies.
Earth needs pyramids
and why so?
because it has a tranquilizing effect. Pyramids makes your mind empty. Mind is a tool. We all have it, but we don't know where it is. But it has lot of thoughts.
Making him an inspiration to millions of people. Ayyappa Pindi believes that introduction of spiritual science to humanity is vital to achieve equilibrium in the physical, mental, emotional and spiritual realms. He had also developed an interest in music at the age of 7 and currently he plays the santoor, the sitar and many other instruments proficiently. He is also a fantastic orator and you can watch his videos on numerous topics on his website which is being displayed on the screen. Please join me in welcoming Ayyappa Pindi on PMC English.
Hello and welcome to PMC English. Well, that was the introduction of our guest. Wonderful, brilliant introduction. And I really warm welcome to our great senior pyramid master. Very warm welcome to our show, sir. It's a pleasure to have you on board. And now my first question is that you are a third eye master too, right? But before we go in details, I want to know, how did your spiritual journey start?
So my spiritual journey started in the age of 14. So when the day I felt my life is boring, I saw routine everywhere. So I want to suicide.
At the age of 14?
14. When I see people around, and that I didn't see any purpose of living because I don't want to grow up like them and just die.
What questions were in your mind that time?
Why am I born? Is there anything beyond life? I was searching.
Right, at the age of 14.
I was searching very deep inside, but I was not sure what I was searching. But I was very much bored with my regular life, seeing my parents, my relatives. It was like a very small well. I was like a frog trapped in a well. So I want to get out, but I didn't know how. Maybe I thought death is the answer. But I failed. I attempted twice and then I failed. But at the age of 15, something interesting happened. My aunt passed away. And that was the first death experience I had. A lot of people gathered. One of my uncle, his name is Venkatramana, he said he saw the soul of my aunt. That very word, first words, has totally transformed. And I came to know my question is that. Can I see the soul like how he saw? And first question I asked him, I was unable to see. I'm unable to see. How you are able to see? And he said, I am doing meditation. So that's where my first gap was filled. So I immediately asked him, can I also do meditation? But he refused to teach me because the way he was doing is Kundalini meditation.
Right.
And they had restrictions, 18 plus, a lot of ifs and buts. So he didn't teach me immediately. So I have to wait for 3 years. So that is how my spiritual journey started with the first question, why I am living.
Very true, very true. This is the question which, actually can shake a person mentally, physically and spiritually. This is a question everybody should ask. What's my purpose? Why I am here? Why am I born? And what I have to do? What is life after death, definitely. Now moving ahead, since you said you started meditation like after 3 years, I mean from this point when this question arose in your mind. So after that, when you started meditation, like was it Anapanasati meditation or some other meditation?
There is a small issue there.
Right.
At the age of 18, he refused to teach me again. Because when I asked him, he wished me for my birthday, and then I asked him, I don't need your wishes, I need your teachings. He said he will take to his guru to teach.
Right.
So then I waited again, and finally he said, my guru's mind state is not well, so he cannot teach now. Which was very depressing for me because I waited for 3 years, I went into a lot of bhakti yoga, as he said, for the search of truth. But at the age of 18, when he refused, I didn't know what to do. So I went to his home when he was not there. I took all his meditation books.
Right.
I came back home, I read all the books, but I couldn't understand how to start, how to do, because no books were clear.
Right.
It was very cozy and very confusing. There's no method, no suggestion. Then I went to many places in search of meditation. I learned Bahula Siddhi meditation, Shirdi Sai Baba meditation. Then finally I found a Kundalini master. He said to meditate with open eyes. But I said I want to go deep inside me, search for the truth. Tried that for 9 months, but nothing worked. And again and again and again I was in search. Along with my education, I was searching for a right guru. Only at the age of 23, I was introduced to Anapanasati.
At the age of
23.
23. So when did you meet Patriji?
So the first time when I meditated was February 2nd, 2004, 6 p.m. I learned meditation from Girija Rajan, madam. And I had to wait for 4 months for Patriji to come to Chennai. Only the month of June, I guess, I met him first. So that was my first introduction with Patriji.
Right. How was the feeling, the first meeting, that first sight, seeing Patriji in front of you?
It was nothing new for me because from the day I learned meditation, I started teaching. Because I know the importance. I knew a lot of people like me searching for truth. So I have to be there to teach others. From the day one I started teaching. I didn't expect anything from Patriji because he has already given the path.
Correct.
The first time when I heard he came, I just rushed to see him. I was very excited. A lot of energy was passing. But when I went to him, he was calm, very cool, composed. He was just sipping a cup of coffee. When Mr. Madhusudan Rao, is the in charge of the center, introduced me, Patriji just saw me. He asked, what's up? So when I said about my other journey of Kundalini meditation, he gave me a very big scolding of saying, what nonsense is that Kundalini meditation? I said, no, I'm not doing all those. I'm only into Anapanasati and I'm teaching.
Now that you had a high paid job, a software job, right? You left that for the spirituality. Why so?
Spirituality is for freedom. My mindset is kind of a guy who wants more freedom. I want to go and teach the world. But this 9 to 6 job is putting me in a jail.
Correct.
Sometimes I don't want to go to office. I'm in a very senior role. I have to go. I sit there. I don't understand what is happening in the meetings. I am not there fully. When I am not there fully and they don't benefit, it's not a win-win situation for us. Once I was standing near the swimming pool in Infosys, I saw Mr. Narayan Murthy was passing. Thought just came, he can go from here to there, there to here, even he can leave the office right now, but can I? That's when I realized I'm in a very wrong place. For me, not for all.
It's right.
For me, that is not the right place. Then I decided that I need to quit. Because money is secondary. Because I don't feel it is a place where I fit.
Right, very true. Actually, if we see in a broader sense, money is not everything, of course. It's very important for our day-to-day life, for material world. But in the long run, we need that spiritual peace, spiritual freedom, our mental freedom. Definitely, at times we don't want to go to work. We might not feel like going to work, but we have to, we are bound to. So that freedom is very important, of course.
Right.
And moving ahead, you are the founder of 51 Pyramids, right? The site which sells or makes and spreads meditation, then books. So could you please elaborate that? What is it all about? How did it start?
It all started in 2014 And I know that there is a need for people to have one platform where they get books, all the spiritual support. See, of course, meditation is free, but people they need knowledge, they need crystals, they need pyramids, they need a lot of spiritual tools so that they can amplify, they can heal. And it is only available during the programs. So people have to wait for year end or in the mid to go. There is nobody in the e-commerce. So I tried to explain this to many people, trusts, to start something which nobody started. Finally I realized it is my passion. So if my passion is in fire, then I need to do. It's my responsibility. So it started 3 years ago. And then so far I have sent pyramids to around 50 countries.
Wow.
Around 30,000 pyramids has gone.
So the reach is worldwide, right?
Yes, this reach is worldwide.
Wonderful. Since it's online, of course.
Anybody who wants even one small pyramid cap, they should be able to buy online.
Right, very true.
It should reach people.
It should reach people. The reach is important. And the best part is it's online and we are connected through the web and everybody can order as per their requirements. Right. So what all different spiritual tools are available on this site?
Everything. All language books, all different types of crystals, all different material sizes of pyramids. So we sell everything what people want. And the lowest product is from 99 rupees to 9,000 rupees. Everything, all materials. Here the material doesn't matter. We want to make everything available to people. So whatever the demand we purchase, we keep it, they buy. It's a win-win situation for a meditator and a master.
As far as I know, your contribution towards PSSM, Patriji's vision, we don't have much time to discuss that, but in brief, I want you to explain what all have you been doing for PSSM in general and keeping in view the vision of Patriji.
See, when I started my meditation, the day one, my third eye was open.
Wow.
So I am able to see many things where we won't be able to see with the physical eyes.
Correct.
So from the day one, I know who is the right guy. When people speak, I see their aura. I see others' past lives, my past lives. I can easily read minds of people, their intentions, how pure they are they speaking sense or nonsense. So it is very easy because I am a self-driven guy.
Correct.
And I got all my right gurus, not one guru, right gurus, lot of gurus. And I keep learning. Even yesterday I learned so much how to be with the nature. Today I went to Navakant house, I saw how much nature do they have. Lot of spiritual discussions. Even when you are speaking, I am learning from you. So I learn from everyone. So my journey into the spirituality is more on learning. I have read 2000 books. I am an ardent reader. After engineering. Before engineering, I hate books because books are meant only for knowledge, money. But spiritual books is my all-time favorite.
Right.
So I read books and then I spread that books. I read 2000 books and hardly there are 20 books in my home. So I distribute the books again.
Yeah, that's what
It's
I
an energy
heard, like
circle.
you spread knowledge, spiritual knowledge free, and you also spread these books free of cost.
Yeah.
That's what I've came to know. Really amazing. I'm really impressed. The way you think, the way you take life, the way you take spirituality, it's really amazing. And your great contribution to the PSSM websites, since we, as in PMC English, has recently done a program, and it was really helpful to get such a great information, such a vast information, cut to cut, detailed and accurate information. How did you manage all this?
One thing I have learned from Patriji is we have 24 hours in a day. The moment you say that to yourself, you suddenly feel you have a lot of time. But the moment you think there's only 9 to 6, you limit yourself into a cage. So all this content is developed, perfected, looked thousands of times by Patriji himself. So I have got this great opportunity. It is not my contribution, I will say it's an opportunity. Since I went to the web technologies, Mr. Sagar has given that one website to me. We made it into 40. So the speed at which me and my team work. So we align with Patriji. We travel whenever he comes. A whole night we used to sit with him, make all corrections. He guides us, extract information from multiple magazines, books, put it in one place, convert his videos into text. So my team started one YouTube channel. That's the first YouTube channel, PSS Movement, way back in 2006.
2006, right, long time.
That is the first YouTube channel,
Lovely.
which have around 25-35K subscribers now.
Wow.
And all those contents we translate, we extract, and we publish it in the Moment website. And Patriji has corrected it multiple times. And we have translated that website into 20 languages across the world. So whoever, it's all the mission. Meditation has to go to everyone, knowledge has to go everyone. Whatever we and my team can do, we always want to contribute. Okay. That is how we learn and we grow.
And as you said that the content which is on the sites, which is on the books, magazines, so everything has been checked by Patriji himself, right?
Right, that's right. Brilliant. So he has given a lot of hours. There's a website called PSS Movement, Enlightenment Everywhere, Pyramids Everywhere, Vegetarianism Everywhere, and many IFSs, Pyramid Valley website we used to do, Maheshwara Pyramid website I used to manage. Now I have given to the trust. There's so many.
Lovely, amazing, great work, of course. And when we talk about the magazines, PSM magazines, you have done a great contribution in terms of designing and the content too, and who all have been assisting you in that?
So when I was in Chennai, I was a sub-editor of Tamil magazine for 1 year. Though I know the language, after I moved to Bangalore, Patriji said, wherever you are, focus on that region. So that we took this Kannada magazine. My wife learned Kannada from being a Telugu person. Then she worked under one editor who is a doctorate guy, who knows Kannada. He created fonts for the government. And then I saw she's struggling in DTP centers here there. When we asked Patriji, he said everything has to happen in-house. So I learned Corel Draw software within 3 hours. Wow. I started designing the magazine. Amazing. With that knowledge again, we started translating all the books of Patriji into Kannada language. Around 40 titles, 1 lakh copies we ran with publications. And for 5 years I have been a volunteer designer for Dhyana Kasturi magazine.
Really amazing. Since your mother tongue is Telugu.
Yes.
So how did it happen? Like it's not easy to pick up another language and that too do a professional editing.
When it comes to a language, I have a lot of passion in learning languages because we come to know about the cultures, different movies, different songs, different people. A lot of things comes through language. So I was born in Chennai, so obviously I know Tamil, and then Telugu is my mother tongue, and I got trained in English by an Oxford professor, Mr. Narayan, during my college days.
Wow.
So when I moved to Bangalore, my house owner only knows Kannada. So the situation teaches you. So I learned Kannada through him.
So now you have like hold on 4-5 languages, right?
4 languages, and I'm learning Hindi now.
Wow, amazing. That's really amazing. Well, that's really amazing. You know a lot of languages and the kind of talent you got. We had to discuss a lot about your music experiences, about you, which instruments do you play. So definitely we are short of time. So I really thank you for joining us. A short message to our viewers.
So remember one thing, spirituality is an inner journey. Whatever we get in life is an opportunity. Don't think it is like you are great, so you are getting something. Everything is an opportunity. Even this small interview is an opportunity for me to inspire people like what a very simple person like me can do. So everything is an opportunity. In spirituality, cut down the ego. If you ask me who is the best inspiration, all time is Patriji. At his age and at his whatever the body condition, whatever kind of works he do, it is enough. That inspiration will make everyone to move around, everyone to do a lot of work. So my message is take everything as an opportunity. Don't waste time. We all have 24 hours. Divided into 1 hour, you have 24 tasks to do. That's all.
Amazing, really amazing. I would say perfect. The message is very clear cut, sharp, and up to the mark. So thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure to have you on our board. Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you again.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, viewers. I hope you like this video. Please do like, subscribe, and share this video.